Have you ever wondered how a laser is produced? Lasers are everywhere, scanning our groceries, correcting vision, and even powering our internet. These powerful beams of light are born from a fascinating process known as stimulated emission of radiation. The production of laser light begins with atoms or molecules. These tiny particles are excited or stimulated to a higher energy state. As they return to their original state, they emit particles of light called photons. This process, known as spontaneous emission, is just the beginning. These emitted photons then encounter other stimulated atoms, triggering them to release more photons in a domino effect. This chain reaction amplifies the light, creating an intense burst of photons. The amplification of light photons is the first step in creating a laser beam. After amplification, the light photons need to be directed. This is where mirrors or other optical components come into play. These components focus the amplified light photons into a coherent beam. Think of it like a conductor leading an orchestra, ensuring all the instruments play in harmony. In a similar way, these optical components guide the photons, making sure they're all marching in unison. This process is what gives us that concentrated, straight-shot beam we know as a laser. The use of mirrors or other optical components results in a concentrated and highly directional laser beam. Not all lasers are created equal. Indeed, there are various types of lasers, each with unique properties determined by the materials used in their production. For instance, gas lasers like helium neon generate a red beam perfect for barcode scanners. Then we have solid-state lasers like ruby or neodymium-doped yttrium aluminum garnet, often used in machining and medical applications. These are just a few examples among many. The bottom line? The type of laser and the materials used determine the specific properties of the laser light. So, how is a laser produced? It begins with stimulating atoms or molecules to emit light photons. These photons are then amplified and directed into a coherent beam using mirrors or other optical components. And that, in a nutshell, is how a laser is produced.